Ron Wimbricht, former banker, president of Nick Consultants, and spent a lot of time.
Tick, tick, boom. Who bringing the noise? Go, baby, we bringing our toys. Separate men from the boys. Chopper be singing, should be on the voice. Bang, bang, we gon' ride out. Gang, gang, we don't die out. Want it like this, ain't no timeouts. Tell me who really gon' find out. Rowdy, we get rowdy, rowdy. Rowdy, we get rowdy, rowdy. We be disturbing the peace. Working, we serving the streets. About to go ahead, going beast. Bang, bang, leave you sleep. Tick, tick, boom. Hard body, and not scaring nobody. You make me resort to wildin'. You must be blind by the diamonds. I didn't want it to be this way, but y'all won't need to try this, so it's no way around it. You the loudest one, it's good quiet. Rowdy, we get rowdy, rowdy. Rowdy, we get rowdy, rowdy. We be disturbing the peace. Working, we serving the streets. About to go ahead, going beast. Bang, bang, leave you sleep. It's go, 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 go time. Tick, tick, boom. You can't stop me, so who gon' stop me? You can't stop me, so who gon' stop me? You can't stop me, so who gon' stop me? You can't stop me, so who gon' stop me? We be disturbing the peace. Working, we serving the streets. About to go ahead, going beast. Bang, bang, leave you sleep. It's go, 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 go time. Tick, tick, boom.
I really fucking like that shit.
I was just fixing to
That's
say
good shit, dude. I can't believe I threw that together in like 20 minutes. I was gonna do it so much better, but I had to put Bob in the beginning.
It's pretty
Tick,
fun.
tick, boom,
Daisy's
Bob.
supposed to be coming. She said she just got home. She said she just got home.
I just got really stoned again.
Bro, I love James and his brother.
Me
Like
too.
what they are doing for Kylie's case is beautiful. Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. No, I'm glad I ended the live and we hopped over there because he puts out some good information. He makes me think.
He does. Oh,
and I just
there he
like
is.
doing this shit collectively. I love doing this
All
shit
right,
collectively.
James, I see you in the chat.
I see you.
I am
see.
clearly Lala that's in your chat that dropped
We were
James's
trying like hell, bro. I dropped my email in your chat. I was even trying to spell it with words instead of the .com and @.
We were trying to get it in there, dude.
It's because we're not mods there. That's why mods can only drop links and emails. Mm-hmm.
And again, if you need us to, Shan's got my
I'll teach you.
information. I will come
teach you.
over. I will mod for you. Do what you got to do,
Yep.
bro. Like, we got you.
Yeah, anytime you need mods, I can hook you up.
Absolutely.
I'll teach you how to do StreamYard. StreamYard is confusing. That's why, like, I switched over to Melon, which is quite cheaper. It's also free,
and it's
but
cool.
you can get you can do way more cool things. Wait, oh shit! Oh shit! Look, before we even jump back into this, let me put that back up there before we get in trouble. Might get yelled at. Do you want to just continue off where we're at, honey?
Let's do it.
Yo, I can't even see. Whoa, that's even bigger. Get the hell out of here. It's small.
Jenny said, wait, I graduated mod school, y'all.
She did. She just graduated the other day. She was so excited. She wasn't expecting it. I was like, boom, she get a wrench. She was all squeeing. Yeah, but that's the thing. Is like anybody that's like, and that's what don't make no sense. Well, STEM KB can't come here. Neither can SF, which is probably one and the same if they're not brothers or whatever. If they ain't the same person. You know what I mean? Like, they just act the same.
Yeah.
But most of the trolls are taken care of here. The only one that don't ever come here, which is really weird. I don't understand why Gray don't ever hop up in here. He don't got shit to say to me, does he? Right? Because he doesn't put his old ass in his place. Mm-hmm. The thing of it is, though, is if you feel it's an accident, then you move the fuck along. Why are you going in anybody else's chat rooms that has a different opinion? Like, we are entitled as Americans. He should know.
Exactly.
People.
Hey,
What up,
James
girl?
said he got your email. He'll shoot an
Hell
email
yeah.
over to you.
Hell yeah. Because I got some stuff I want to send you, and I want you to hook me up with them Sammy.
James,
Sammy.
if you're
I've missed a lot, so
um,
you guys gotta fill me in.
What's
James,
that?
if you're still listening, I got some communication with some people, and I am trying to find out the definite on your question on if somebody was staying in a camper on the campground, which as soon as this person messages me back,
Because I heard two different things. What Pap and Dad say is different what shitfuck says.
Yeah, but if you want, I can shoot you over an email with my receipts, because I always come with my receipts. But it's a very credible source, always a very credible source. So I will let you know.
Plus, he's welcome to come here and say y'all all day long, because I say y'all.
Yep.
I don't know how anybody says anything different. Like, people around here in Pennsylvania, these Pennsylvania folk, they say shit like yins.
Yeah.
I still don't understand what yins means. I don't get it.
Look, yeah, we say y'all down here all
they
the time.
Say yuns or yins. It's a Pittsburgh speak.
Yuns.
I don't know. I don't like
Yuns.
it. I'm so glad my son doesn't say it.
Can y'all
It's
fill
just a
me
cringe
in
ass word.
on what y'all talking about? Kiely
Our 22 cents is live that he just had.
Yeah, we were live, and we were about, I don't know, 7 minutes deep into the full version of the deleted scene. The deleted scenes.
Deleted scenes.
Shit,
all scenes.
Lord.
Lord.
The meeting.
Lala, you got me talking like you now, girl.
I'm sorry.
I got like this Las Vegas, Pennsylvania, Floridian accent going on. I don't know what the fuck to do with myself. Some days I can't stand it. Yeah, no, they spell it like this. Here, hold it. It's Y-E-N-Z or Y-U-N-Z. They don't spell it with an S. And then they also got a around here called sheets, and sheets ain't spelled with the S is, but the end is a Z. I don't know. It's weird. Sheets dug it out, though. They got some good ass shit up in that. I'm trying to read chat before we hop up.
I know.
But Daisy, just like, okay, so we ended our live. We hopped over to our 22 cents. James, he did some discuss on that 15th, on the 15th when that little boy says, I see metal, I see metal.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just kind of discussed like case chat. Then he showed some stuff on Sammy that I ain't never seen before.
Really?
I'm gonna need to see that, Mr. James. I'm gonna need to see that up and close, because I'm gonna have to go back to his live and catch that name on that little, I think it was an Instagram.
Wow. I'm gonna have to go check it out.
It was like Truckee School, something. I don't fucking know.
It's
I
the
need to find
drama.
that.
It's I think I have
Truckee
that picture.
Theater. There was 3 of them though. I don't know. James hooked me up with that shit.
Dang.
I'll give him whatever the fuck you want. No, if you all would have seen what the fuck I was doing today, and I literally did it for 8 hours solid. Like, the news articles that I literally scrolled them. Like, it's gonna be a nice little. I'm gonna make a pre-recorded video. Well, it's gonna have to be a bunch of I'm gonna have to do them by date. Because it turns out there's a lot more regurgitated news media than we know of. And then there's ones that just got little nuggets in them that not all news outlets have said. And then I have all the articles that I found in a Wayback Machine that when you go to like the regular, like say Fox News or KCRA or whatever, like they have part of the article there, but the rest of it's missing, or some of the videos are gone. Like it's like they wiping it. Once it's on the internet.
All right.
But
We're
Daisy,
gonna keep it staying on the internet too.
This is the what we're watching now is and we're only like 5 minutes into it.
Actually,
we're only 5 minutes into it, so you're not
7.
She's
lying.
Seven.
7
My pad.
7:07.
She's lying.
I know, it feels like 40 years later, dude. I
Feels
feel
like
like we're
fucking
on a
40 years later.
Titanic with this shit, man.
40
I'm just
years
a little old lady waiting to throw my little gem into the ocean, okay? Like this, we've been here a long time.
Oh
We
my
got to
God.
get justice for Kiely, man. Like we got to at this
Casey, Casey, what are you talking about? We need to set up YouTube raids.
I ain't doing no raids. What are you talking
What
about?
are we? What, Casey? Don't you don't you put us in on your little
Look,
crazy.
his little he's jonesing for video games and he started talking about raids and shit.
Casey
This ain't
Kasem?
Discord fool. Casey Kasem.
Casey Kasem. Lord. He said
What,
it's
you
an
can-
option with YouTube.
What? You can go set up a
Oh,
raid, like a
Lord.
squirrel squad raid, like a squirrel raid.
How we did with Vanguard that night?
Ooh. We could be the tree rat raiders.
Yeah. We're just looking for some
Yes.
nuts.
Yo, I'm gonna make
nuts.
I'm gonna make some tree rat raiders logos.
Oh my God, this is great. Casey, you're so flippin' funny. We love you.
Love him. Absolutely
Tree
love him. Dude, I still can't get his songs out of my head.
Oh, Kiki is saying, okay, so she said, yeah, and when your live ends, it sends your whole chat to the channel. What?
Oh.
So like how we ended this, I could send somebody over to, how do I do that from Melon?
Okay, so he said you share between two channels. When one goes live, you can end the live to another channel. Oh, like how you were talking about how you can
So we would have to do that with OBS though then, right?
I don't
I don't
know.
know. Y'all know that
don't know
shit,
either.
not me.
I don't know either.
I'm gonna have to hook up with James. I'm gonna have to get him like how we do with private people, how we go on StreamYard and do a little
We
private
probably
chat.
should have went over this on Tech Tuesday.
That's pretty cool.
Shoot, I don't even know
though.
what day. What day is it? Holy fuck! I'm losing
Wednesday,
time.
bitch.
Oh yeah, that's right. I paid my rent today.
Squirrel readers find a squirrel with FBI outfit on.
Jenny said we come bearing wrenches.
We do, like for real.
Yes, Casey.
Does she
we do
still
have
double
Tech
got her?
Tuesdays.
We do. I just didn't do a Tech Tuesday yesterday because Monday nights live whoop my ass. Like it's
Oh,
weird.
damn.
Like it's like the more I talk, the more it hurts. But I like talking. I don't care, man. I'm gonna beat this COVID's ass by talking a lot of shit. Where Daisy fell out. What's she
Just
doing?
fell out.
Camera is. Hold on.
Girl, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Where are you going?
Get back here.
It's weird.
Where are you going?
I had to throw her a tree branch. Come on,
Disconnect.
little tree rat, get up here.
Look at me.
Can't see you. What do you mean, look at you?
I can't
Oh,
see
I can
you.
see on the
I see
side.
your-
Look on the side.
All
I see your
is-
avatar.
Yeah, that's all I see.
Oh, well,
What are
on
you
my
talking about?
side, I see me. It's
On
freaking-
your side, I see a black screen.
I'm gonna see.
All I see is your avatar.
That's right. I'm gonna be an avatar anyway because I gotta stand up. We got to get into this. This is
I'ma
already giving
show
me
y'all
anxiety.
Yeah.
This shit already give me anxiety. All right, I'm gonna rewind it back to the 5-minute mark, and I'm gonna shut the whole fuck up this time around. I'm gonna try to.
I'm gonna
This
mute.
is trying. This is trying my
Mhm.
patience. All right, we could do this. We got this, squirrels. Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to not, but I have a feeling. Y'all ready?
Get it.
Bird Eye. We've
Can you hear
gone
it?
south of I-80, below Truckee,
Volume good?
and we've reached beyond Jackson Meadows Reservoir to the west. It's a very large area, and our searchers have been putting a lot of hours in, and they're dedicated to assisting us in this search effort. That's all I have right now.
Nevada County Sheriff's Captain Sam Brown and Placer County Sheriff's Captain Troy Sanders would like to say a few words.
Good evening, and before I get into too much, I really just want to thank our partners at the Placer County Sheriff's Office. Excuse me. Being in unified command has amplified our abilities drastically, and they bring a lot to the table. We also have the Truckee Police Department, CHP, every federal, state. We've even had the Air Force. There's too many people to thank.
I can't with his motherfucking Air Force, y'all. I gotta make a song. with some of these quotes in them. I do. I gotta do it. All right, let's go.
And too many things that have gone on this list would go on and on and on.
And on and on and on.
Before I say anything, really, I guess I'm more apologetic that it's a regurgitation of all the things that we've been saying, we've been doing. We're expanding.
Yep, been saying.
We're working pretty hard. Our folks are tired. We've had people searching for all sorts of fashions. We had people swimming in the water today, looking, searching. I've been doing this for a long time, and I've never seen an effort as large as this. I don't have as much time on as Sheriff Blue, but I have a good solid 10 years in search and rescue. Multiple day searches, all kinds of things. And I've never seen a case like this, and it is really hard to face the family and not really have good answers for you guys. So we're trying our best. Our people are exhausted, they're tired, but they're showing up every day, putting a smile on their face, and really doing the best they can. What I am really appreciative of is the community support and the things that everybody's bringing to the table. We created a mapping system from some of our STAR folks. CalTopo is a huge tool that we use, and it's allowing the citizens in the area and people who are coming from way out of the area as well, because I've talked to people in the parking lot that have come from out of state in different various areas, to be able to provide some of the tracks and things that they're doing within the area. It allows us to create more mapping and show more detail and more information, and that's what we're lacking right now, is more information. And although we can't necessarily direct those sources and provide certain things, it gives us more information and more direction of where to go or where not to go. And those are all really important. And so if you haven't been by the family's trailer in the parking lot, we do have a system set up where you can help collect your tracks as well, and we can overload those with the tracks that we've done, and that's a huge help. I've been on lots of searches where it's not us that finds somebody. Sometimes it's other people that are out in the community that come across something, and they're able to report it to us and help bring families hopefully something positive, and we are working extremely hard for that. I know from Sheriff Boone, I've talked to her, she's unable to even speak at the moment due to some laryngitis and things like that. I told her I'd come up here and talk on her behalf. 100% invested in this, and she wants nothing but the best, and I know if she could come up here and talk, she'd be saying all the same things, probably a little more eloquently than I can. We have support from our district supervisors, our partners and friends, Truckee PD, CHP, everything that we can think of. I've worked with CalOES numerous times, and they're putting those stops to the efforts and energies, as well as our CEO, who has offered up resources and things like that to help assist with moving on. When I was in the parking lot yesterday, and I know I'm going long, so I apologize, I think it was yesterday, somebody came up and said they were nervous to come and talk to us, and they were uncomfortable. And I looked at them and said, well, why? I'm a person who come talk to me, and I understand the uniform thing. I have 2 kids, they're young. I'm a wrestling coach down in Grass Valley. I talk to kids all day long. I hang out with kids. I've had kids call me with problems and troubles and struggles outside of the law enforcement realm. I get that media has been pretty harsh on law enforcement. We feel greatly supported in Nevada County, and I know Placer County feels the same. The only thing I would say is I would encourage kids to come up, engage us, talk to us. I don't even talk about what's going on, but maybe that leads into something you might know, something you feel comfortable about. And just, I would encourage you to share or be forthcoming, because we need information. We're getting to the point where
we need information now, guys, so we can make it evaporate.
I don't know how to move forward without more information. And the family's been great. We appreciate you guys.
He really just said, I don't know how to move forward, right? That's what he said. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
They didn't know what to do.
Yeah, because they don't know which lie to tell next. They don't know how to keep covering it up. That's why it looks like a botched case.
Yep.
Because like they're just going along with it at first because they got to figure out how to gather all this information and make it go away. All while figuring out what the fuck they're going to do with the car. Like, this is crazy to me. This is crazy to me. Fucking crazy to me.
Thank you, Sam. Troy Sander, Placer Sheriff, on behalf of Sheriff Blue, Undersheriff Wright. We feel the pain.
All these motherfuckers shouting out woo. Do you hear this?
Yep.
Every single one has shouted out woo so far. Go woo. That woo woo train.
You see the faces, everything you feel as parents, everything you're going through as friends and family, we also feel it with you. We have one mission, we have one team, and we have one cause. And we're not gonna stop. We're gonna keep going forward.
No, bitch, we're
And
not
they
gonna stop.
haven't said her fucking name. Like, listen, right here is where he should have said, we're not gonna stop seeking justice or truth or answers for Kiely. Hold on. Number one is this makes me so sick that they're all patting each other on the back. We're not gonna stop what? Collecting information and making it go away? Like, I just can't. We're not gonna stop hiding the truth. Now everybody just believe that it's an accident and move along. Nothing to see here. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Pause. And we're not gonna stop. We're gonna keep going forward. We have a great working relationship with our partners, Truckee PD, CHP, FBI, Nevada County Sheriff's Office. I couldn't ask for a better group of people. We're gonna keep the pedal to the metal. And as I said yesterday to everybody that's out there, if you have to ask yourself,
I don't think on August 10th saying keep the pedal to the metal is a good term to pick.
I mean, you know.
You know? Mm-mm.
You know.
Mm-mm. Not good.
yourself the question, should you come forward with some information? You've already answered. No piece of information is too small. It matters to us, it matters to the family, it matters to the cause. So with that, I close by saying, stay optimistic. Don't let it beat you. You gotta fight through it. We're fighting for you. You gotta stay optimistic.
I am getting such a sick feeling right now.
Did you say we're fighting for you?
For you.
Yes.
What?
Yes. Like the
Yep.
So he's fighting for the community. He's fighting to clear up this mess, quote unquote.
I'm gonna rewind that because that's hard to digest.
I didn't hear the part that I heard earlier where he said, I don't know.
That's sickening.
It's sickening.
I'm gonna rewind this a little bit. It's making me nauseous as fuck. I gotta stand up.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. I rewound a little bit. Let's try this.
I close by saying, stay optimistic. Don't let it beat you. You gotta fight through it. We're fighting for you.
Don't let it beat you. You gotta fight for it.
You gotta stay optimistic. This community is great. Be with this family. Have their back. Thank you.
And this is weird.
We'd like to now open up.
This is so weird.
It is.
I don't like the words that they're using, man.
It's not about Kiely. It's about the community.
At all.
Having their back.
11 minutes into deleted scenes, and they still haven't said Kiely Rodni. Or
if it was for her, it would have
or
been
the Neiman girl
about her.
Yeah. Something.
Like, this is for Kiely, but nobody is saying her fucking name. Like, say her name. Her name is Kiely Rodni. Like, this makes me sick. I can't tell if I want to stand or sit. Fucking got me fucked up again. Look,
and I was in the
car.
riled
up.
Yep.
Look, I've been doing this for 5 months. No wonder why I got fucking heart problems and this COVID shit is beating my ass. I'm doing good today, though. I need to stand up, though. I keep sitting and standing. Like, I don't know what to do. These motherfuckers stress me out.
Is protect the community at all costs.
Exactly. And I'm saying it and I'm hearing it with their fucking nasty ass words. Like, how these people sitting at this community meeting didn't get fucking enraged, man. I'd set this motherfucking building on fire. I'm sorry.
All right.
I would burn this bitch down. Like, why? Okay, you see all these protests happening and nobody is out there with signs saying something happened to her. Something happened to her. Look, y'all, we need to go out there this summer. We need to go to the Truckee way. Mm-hmm.
I'm done.
Mm-hmm. 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 I'm gonna do my taxes and we gonna figure we gonna work it out. We gonna make it happen. Mm-hmm.
I'm done.
All right. I gotta listen to this lady talk now again. Ugh. All right.
The portion of this meeting to the Q&A, and they will direct questions to the appropriate individual to answer.
Okay, now we're gonna do a little Q&A, guys. Let's see how far this goes.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi. So for the people who've been out physically searching the forest in the area, it's now been blocked off, right? Like we're not supposed to go out and look in the.
It's been blocked off.
It's blocked off. We're not supposed to go out in that area.
And the person recording says, did they just say perfect?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm gonna rewind.
that's perfect.
I'm gonna rewind it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ready?
So for the people who've been out physically searching the forest in the area, it's now been blocked off, right? Like we're not supposed to go out and look in the bushes.
Clarification on blocked off area.
Okay.
Clarification, blocked off area is what she says.
There it is.
So for people who were on foot, going into some of the areas like the little coves around Boca and, local areas that we like to hang out at and kind of investigating there, am I clear that we're not being asked to go and do that anymore? We're being asked to leave the space so that the law enforcement can do their.
Okay, keep in mind, y'all, it is now August the 10th. And she is asking, are we supposed to stop looking for her in Boca and Prosser? So we're just supposed to search around that big area that's do not go in this area. And I know y'all know that map very well because I know that map very well.
It's frustrating because at this point you want people everywhere. Like you want them everywhere.
Yes. So why all of the sudden is it keep out? They can fly their helicopters and their airplanes over while people are down there searching. Like a boat is not going to in any way fuck up what your aircrafts can do. Like LiDAR
5
alone
minutes ago, he said they had.
detected.
5 minutes ago, he said they had people out there swimming today. So why were they allowed to swim today? And then now they're not allowed to do any of that.
It's like everybody got to go away so they can get ready for the stage. They got to.
They can reenact. Do their reenactment.
That reenactment, y'all.
Yep.
Ugh. I feel like I'm gonna puke. I need to get a drink. All right, let's do this.
Right? Is that correct?
Yeah, I'll answer that. The question, just in case I don't know if it's relating over the other forms, but was whether we're telling people to stay out of an area or anything like that. There have been times throughout the search, like the boat ramp, we asked people to stay out of it, we shut it down for a while and things of that nature. We don't have anything that's shut down at this point. We would do that from time to time if there's something that we're concerned about for evidentiary value. What I would caution people on that are civilian citizens who don't have training, who don't know necessarily the types of things we're looking for, the types of things that could get damaged by it, just caution.
The types of fucking things you're looking for? Are you kidding me right now, buddy? Like you should be looking for a car and a little girl. The types of things we're looking for. Get the fuck out of here. This man's making me angry. They're lucky I wasn't at a community meeting. Because I pushed this bitch right off the podium. All right, let's go. I can do this. I can do it. We're 12:46. We got this. We might have to do a 2-day, 3-day, because I can't shut the fuck up. I can't.
I told you.
People to be really careful. A footprint could become important. Things that could get damaged by it. Just caution people to be really careful. A footprint could become important. A tire track could become important. So the more foot traffic and things like that, we lose some of that. But at this point, I mean, honestly, we're looking for a car, we're looking for Kiely, potentially a phone. I'm not telling you anything.
Wow.
Finally said her name.
12 minutes in, you finally say her name.
13:01, and they finally say her fucking name. Now, mind you, this is just the deleted parts of this, and I am pretty sure that where this is at is actually like 15 minutes already into this. So, I'm going to try to piece this together with the other pressers and see where it fits, you know? That'd be great to have the whole thing all at once, you know?
Right.
to stay out of any area or anything like that. But I just want people to just be careful and conscious of what they're walking into and seeing.
Walking into. Be careful and cautious of what you're walking into.
Hi, I kind of have two questions in part based on something you just said. But
Can you speak a little louder?
yes, sorry, I have two questions now.
Look at her Minnie Mouse looking ass. Look, if that podium was just like a foot taller, we wouldn't even have to look at her.
Super
Hey.
appreciative of everything all of you are doing.
What'd you say?
Can you put the closed captions on?
I can, and I'm going to rewind it too.
Please?
It's just
Thanks,
some of
babe.
the closed captions fuck with me because
No, I know, because it's not the right
but
word.
It's okay.
But
That's all right. Once I get it all as one video, like put this where it belongs in the other one, then I think we can do the transcripts on it, right? Yep.
Part based on something you just said. But
Can you speak a little louder?
yes, sorry, I have two questions now. Super appreciative of everything all of you are doing and all the resources that are being put on this. It's clear. But there was a little bit of a contradiction, I think, with the search and rescue gentleman that spoke, addressed a group yesterday about areas that civilians should be tromping on and looking in and which they shouldn't. Just throwing that out there. But mainly, I guess I want to just say that or ask what search is going on outside of this area? What efforts are being put on the search outside of this area? Because it's clear a lot's being done in this vicinity, and it's some of it's treacherous terrain, and that's a huge ordeal in and of itself. But
Okay, first things first. Those bitches standing in the back. Sorry, I call myself a bitch all the time, so it ain't nothing. Them females in the back. Are they security or are they waiting to ask a question? Because I don't see them standing in front of a chair. And then if you look where they're standing, there's white tape as to say why is everything motherfucking staged about this? Like, this is your cue mark. This is where you stand, girls. You see the white tape? You see the stage? Okay. I'm sorry.
given that we all know someone could have abducted her and jumped on the highway.
Are you?
I'm gonna just leave
Are you
that on the
watching
screen.
chat?
No, I'm not.
The girl in the
I'm gonna
gray
take this off the screen.
works. The girl in the gray works for Ellie and was passing out the mic. This is somebody that's, I think,
You mean
is
in the
local.
green? The green shirt?
This is gray.
Right?
This is gray.
Where gray? I don't see a gray shirt.
Ain't
I
that-
see a black
ain't that
and white
hoe in the
checkered
back?
one. The chick on the left next to the dude in the white hat has a black and white shirt on. The one standing in the middle has a white, I forget what the name of that's
The
called.
one
like,
behind her in the left.
And the one on the right, she got, oh, that's green. Okay. The girl on the, yeah, the like military
gray.
olive. It's like olive.
Oh, I see it. Okay, the right is olive green, and then the one
Okay,
on the left is like checkered.
So who is she?
It says Ellie. She was passing out the mic. The girl in the gray is passing out the mic.
Then the lady, wait a minute.
The one
I've
on the
seen
left
her.
with her hands
They're
together.
all Ellie. They're all Ellie. And then you got another law enforcement officer standing in the way back there. Why is there so much police surrounding this community of people?
They said the one on the left with her hands together is Ellie.
I bet you they both are.
Well, yeah.
That's weird as hell. You don't think that's...
Yeah.
To me, that's weird as hell. But
It
do you
is
see what I'm
weird.
saying? Like, you got the chick in the black and white with her hands clasped. Then you got the chick in the olive colored shirt with her whatever. And then you got the dude in the back. You see him with the badge? The little... Okay. All right. This is weird. It's no wonder why these people were uncomfortable and scared to talk.
No shit.
Oh, Daisy's back. She slid out.
Her shit died.
All right. We ready?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna rewind it 10 seconds and then I'll hit play.
Train, and that's a huge ordeal in and of itself. But given that we all know someone could have abducted her and jumped on Highway 80 and then out of state and could be halfway.
Could have abducted her and jumped on Highway 80 and then out of state. Could be halfway
Across the country by now.
Across the
And
country
there's
by
no
now.
Amber Alert that has been issued, and I I understand it's because it hasn't met the criteria of evidence that there was an abduction, but I would just like to know or understand a little bit more about that.
So it's just so you can understand, we have a two-part question. The first part is, what are we doing to search beyond this area, and why have we not yet issued an Amber Alert?
Yep.
I understand why the Amber Alert hasn't been issued, it seems, but yeah, the first part you have correct.
Sure.
Who's gonna lie the answer best? Oh, brown shirt's gonna. All right, get it. Come on, Opie. Let's get it.
In regards to where do you start searching? When you're in the search world, you have a area that you're going to search based on clues and objectives and ideas.
That's not even what she asked. She said, how far out? Okay, all right. This motherfucker dancing around questions. All right, let's go back. Let's give him a chance.
In regards to where do you start searching? When you're in the search world, you have a area that you're going to search based on clues and objectives and ideas of where something is. And in this case, we're really focused on the point last seen because that's the last point that we know. What you're really starting to focus on.
What in the word salad ass shit is this? What is he saying, guys? Tell me. Make it make sense. Did any of that make sense to you, Lala? How about you, Daisy? Because it's word salad. He's like dancing around. He's having a polka up on stage. All right, let's go.
You heard Sergeant Cat talk about the expansion and the amount that goes on. You're starting to get into a thing where you're not really searching like that area. You're now traveling roads and looking for, like, say, the car.
What?
And there are tools out there that are looking for the car. Law enforcement has all been notified of the car. Bolos have reached all over the place to be on the lookout for the car. We have people from the UK.
So he could have summed all that bullshit up with, oh, we put bolos out. We ain't looking far and near. We're just, all right, I got to shut up.
That are reporting on this case. I would say that if not the entire country, the entire world has had some tip on this case. The car is the easier target to locate.
What's she whispering?
Hey, Daisy. Daisy.
May.
Yes.
Hey, check your phone for me, please.
All right, okay.
All right, you got that. Thank you.
This guy ain't making no motherfucking sense.
No.
It feels like it feels like he's talking in like. I don't even know. He makes me feel dumb. So terrible. It's so terrible. It is. It's like word salad. It's like they can't even lie right. They're car. I don't understand it. But okay.
Maybe that's a class they teach out there.
What's that?
Maybe that's a class they teach out there is like word salad or something.
I don't know. Word salad 101.
Hey,
right,
Ryan Zion. True Crime and Faith dropped my email. If you'll drop me an email, I just want to talk to you for a second. You're good. Continue. Sorry.
Exactly, Ryan. I've rewound this. I'm gonna let him just say it all, get it all out. This word salad, I gotta hear it again.
The first part is, what are we doing to search beyond this area, and why have we not yet issued an Amber Alert?
I understand why the Amber Alert hasn't been issued, it seems, but yeah, the first part you have correct.
Sure.
Here comes a trucky salad.
In regards to where do you start searching? When you're in the search world, you have a area that you're going to search based on clues and objectives and ideas of where something is. And in this case, we're really focused on the point last seen because that's the last point that we know. What you're really starting to focus on, and you heard Sergeant Cat talk about the expansion and the amount that goes on. You're starting to get into a thing where you're not really searching like that area. You're now traveling roads and looking for, like, say, the car. And there are tools out there that are looking for the car. Law enforcement has all been notified of the car. Bolos have reached all over the place to be on the lookout for the car. We We have people from the UK that are reporting on this case. I would say that if not the entire country, the entire
That's
world
not what
has
she's
had some
asking you, my
take
guy.
on this case. The car is the easier target to locate, obviously, because it's larger, right? We would expect that we'd be able to find the car. And where I stood up here and apologize, I wish I could come and say that we found it. When you talk about expansion,
It's word salad, and they're telling little truths in there. Look, I bet you they already knew where the car was at this point.
and you're going to send people on countless days and hours, but just to search anywhere randomly with no cause, there's no...
He said it. He said it, but just to search anywhere randomly with no cause.
That's just not a responsible thing to do. And
it's not a responsible thing to do. They know exactly what the fuck they're doing. It's not responsible, y'all. But they made it look botched. It's because they're all like a little fucking circus with two left fucking clown shoes on, trying to make it look like what it's not. It's okay. We got this.
it doesn't give us any goals of where we're going. So I will say that there's tools out there, there's pieces in place to try and locate the vehicle. And
Did he just say trying to locate the local?
Trying to locate the
To
vehicle.
locate the... Oh, I thought he said the local. I
No,
was like,
to
oh, hell the fuck
to
no.
locate the vehicle. And then he's talking about puzzle pieces. Look, I'm telling you, these motherfuckers talking code. I'm going to rewind this like 20 seconds. All right, let's do it.
we would expect that we'd be able to find the car. And where I stood up here and apologize, I wish I could come and say that we found it.
Does it sound like he's motherfucking apologizing to you? Because I haven't heard sincerity yet. He's the only one that said her name once. Okay.
When you talk about expansion, and you're going to send people on countless days and hours, but just to search anywhere randomly with no cause.
Wait a minute. He said when you just send anybody out for countless, that's what he says, countless hours.
When you talk about expansion, and you're going to send people on countless days and hours.
Countless days and hours. Countless days and hours.
But just to search anywhere randomly with no cause, there's no, that's just not a responsible thing to do. And
it sure the fuck is. It's a 16-year-old girl. You squirrels, mount out, go, get them. How hard is it to make a grid pattern with locals while y'all closing off your little scene so you can reenact shit? Okay.
Doesn't give us any goals of where we're going. So I will say that there's tools out there, there's pieces in place to try and locate the vehicle, and as well as
there's pieces in place to try and locate the vehicle. What? There's pieces in place to try to locate the vehicle. That's an odd, very odd wording they're choosing.
Out there's pieces in place to try and locate the vehicle, and as well as Kiely, and there's still in the background lots of investigation that's going on with what Lieutenant Barnhart was talking about in the investigative world. It hopefully will lead us to some clues and things like that. But to honestly just say, hey, where you search, we are looking at, say, Stampede Lake, Boca Lake, but then where you stop, do you look at the bottom of Tahoe, do you look at wherever? Those aren't things that we can do. I mean,
he didn't say Prosser. He did not say Prosser. Let me rewind that.
In the world, it hopefully will lead us to some clues and things like that. But to honestly just say, hey, where you search, we are looking at, say, Stampede Lake, Boca Lake, but then where you stop, do you look at the bottom of Tahoe, do you look at wherever? Those aren't things that we can do. I mean,
he not once says Prosser. Nope. Okay.
We are just people, just like everybody in this room, and we have the capability of tapping into certain systems and things that give us more resources to do things. But at the same point, if you're thinking about it, we're probably sitting around the table talking about it and how do we do this, and they're exactly systems and things that give us more resources to do things. But at the same point, if you're thinking about it, we're probably sitting around the table talking about it and how do we do this, and they're exactly things like that. As far as the Amber Alert, as late as today, we're still attempting to push that system through, have that go out. But I'd still even remind people that like it is out. Everybody knows. We're trying to put it out as much as possible. I know it's a bone of contention. We don't control the system, but we're trying to justify as much.
We don't control. Yes, you do. All you have to do is say CHP, put this out. Like, you guys scratch each other's backs. There's no reason why an Amber Alert didn't go out.
Possible reasons of why we believe that it should be in the system, and we agree with you guys. There's none of us that are disagreeing with you guys, but we're trying to work within a system that's designed that we don't control, and so we're doing our best to navigate that road.
Next question.
So wait, there was a 2-part question, and he didn't even answer the first one. He danced around the first question, and I can't. Okay, whatever.
Hi, I'm Janine Lewis from Sacramento, California, and I am very curious to know where all of these people parked.
Thank you.
And how was her car parked? Was it whipped in? Somebody answer that. How was the parking situation? And if somebody saw her park, and if it was,
bro, did you just see her face? Like, I gotta do some like zooming in and all kinds of shit. Like, they are all shitting their like. Look at the look on his face.
Could you imagine their faces with our questions?
That's why they didn't do that last one. Because they wouldn't be able to. They know that if they did any type of press conference after releasing the autopsy and toxicology, they would never be able to lie and dance around. I mean, look what they're doing with our 22 cents, James. Dancing around phone calls and shit. I got sick of doing it. Like, I can't, like, I'm not the type of person to make phone calls anyway. And I'm really proud of myself for making those phone calls. And I'm thankful that people are making phone calls, but it's not enough. I want to go to Truckee and make some noise. We should set a date. Ugh. Did I just freeze? No, I didn't.
how was the parking situation? And if somebody saw her park, and if it was boxed in, or if it was somewhere.
Lady, even if it wasn't boxed in by cars, it was boxed in by trees. How she ain't hit one?
Where off the beaten path, or
off the beaten path.
So your question is how the car was parked and what cars were near it?
Yeah.
Well, we're trying to piece all that together. We have our digital evidence. We're trying to recover from all the young kids around.
He says with our digital evidence, which means phone pings. And pictures.
And
all
videos.
of those things. Yes, you got pings, pictures, and videos. Watch him dance around this.
We're trying to piece all that together. We have our digital evidence. We're trying to recover from all the young kids around this party. So that question is on a list of about 1,000 others that we have.
So it makes you wonder if these kids try to all wipe their shit and only kept certain things, or what's what. Like, it just does not make any sense. Like, if they really retrieved all of these kids' phones and shit like that, because it's still an open case, they still shouldn't get their phones back, right?
Yep.
Because it's pending investigation. You're like, nope, that's mine for the investigation, and all these kids should have had to. I mean, they're all rich anyway. Like, it just makes no sense to me. And then wasn't the story Sammy's phone broke and she got a new one or some shit? But no, then the screen just broke or some shit. Word solid there too. All right.
So that question is on a list of about 1,000 others that we have.
Well, answer some, motherfucker.
As my partner said just a minute ago, if you think about it, we've thought about it, right? But we want those things shared. So
Yeah,
No, you
he's
don't.
not answering the question. Like he's explaining all this other bullshit that nobody asked about, and ain't no. Look how nervous little Chunky Duncan's getting here. Look, let me rewind this back. Watch how
The
he's
more nervous he
can't
gets, the redder
Yeah,
his
he can't.
face gets.
Yeah, he can't answer the question. He's getting red as fuck, and he's panicking, looking around. Somebody tell me what to say. Somebody tell me what to say, because I don't know what to say. All right, let's try this again.
We're at this party. So that question is on a list of about 1,000 others that we have that are probably equally all in your mind. As my partner said just a minute ago, if you think about it, we've thought about it, right? But we want those things shared. So when we piece those pieces together and they draw some conclusion points, we can put conclusion points together to draw inferences about.
More word salad, right? I gotta start writing shit down. I'm gonna re-listen to this like 80 times. Watch.
Right? But we want those things shared. So when we piece those pieces together and they draw some conclusion points, we can put conclusion points together to draw inferences about what really happened. And right now, it's tough for us because we don't have a lot to go off of. So appreciate your question, but it's an ongoing investigation and we're still trying to put all that data together. So thank you.
Yeah.
She was next. Let's go to the grandfather and then we'll come to you now.
I came back from Hirschdale the other day, and the Caltrans sign beyond the pump station was turned off. It was blank. Why?
Did y'all just hear that?
What was turned off?
Okay, so you know the bolo boards or the dot boards that they use to put warnings out or hazards out
on
or
the
delays out. Going out of Hirschdale onto 80, where CC goes to get off the highway and go to Boca and stuff. Right there, as you go through those, what looks like a toll plaza or whatever it is, at that plaza where it's most important to have a bolo, the board was turned off. Listen to him again. It's no wonder why they wanted this deleted.
Let's go to the grandfather and then we'll come to you now.
Asked this question. It's a good question.
I came back from Hirschdale the other day, and the Caltrans sign beyond the pump station was turned off. It was blank.
The pub station.
Why?
Look at her
sorry.
face. Look at
I'm
her
sorry,
face.
but hold on a second. Did they just say this is the grandpa asking this question?
Yeah, let the grandpa ask the question. And his question is, why the fuck
are you still quieting about my granddaughter?
Since there ain't no Amber Alert, and this is your version of an Amber Alert, why on the 10th, 9th going into the 10th, because he's saying yesterday, he's asking yesterday, the 9th, so she's been missing 3 days now. Why would you turn the most crucial, on Interstate 80?
Yeah.
Leaving Hirschdale to get on 80, that sign was turned off. Why? Please, yes, please answer. I want to look at her face panic again.
Her Spanx is full of poop right now.
Right?
She just shit her pants.
Oh, yeah. She probably got a diaper on right now. Yo, that lady moved. Yo.
What lady?
That lady's over there now.
Yeah. She handing out mics.
She's a Ellie. She's definitely Ellie.
She is Ellie.
Ugh.
Why?
Did you see him shake his head? This dude in a purple shirt? Watch him.
And the Caltrans sign beyond the pump station was turned off. It was blank. Why?
Ooh, did you see her swallow? Did you see her? Yo, watch this lady panic and swallow her bullshit. Watch her swallow. Watch her throat. Look at the nervousness.
The girl with the black bandana is Mags.
See that swallow?
I see it. Try to answer that one.
Look, Did you see that pause? All that pause.
Wait. What was that? What was that they said? The person recording
said,
like 2
that's
seconds.
all I heard. Hold on.
Let's see if Trish should answer that one.
Let's see her something to that one.
Answer that one.
Yeah.
But watch her like she swallows hard and then does that shut the fuck up face, how they bite their lips or they cover their mouth, but she's biting her lip shut. Watch Mausoleum one more time. Here comes the swallow. Look, and we're gonna bite them lips.
Let's see if Trish should answer that one.
So the Air California Army Patrol Trucking Commander. So the CMS boards are
I still think this is the guy in the sunglasses.
activated when the Amber Alert is activated. That's the changeable message sign they're speaking of. So since the criteria for Amber Alert has not been met, the message boards won't be activated.
Did you hear that? Because the criteria has not been met, they will not be activated on those message boards. But they're out there, but they just ain't turning them on. But
they've been on for the past. They've been on for the past 4 days though. Just so y'all know.
That's what they say.
But all of a sudden, yesterday they got shut off.
On the 9th, they got shut off. Actually, I'm gonna write that down. 9th. There's one for you, James, if you're still in here. If not, I'll touch base with you and say on the 9th. Turned off.
Yes, this is
Bolo.
local. This is a locals recording, not damn sure not the press or the media.
No, and the weird thing is whatever local uploaded this, they caught them and made them take it down, made it go poof. But look at that. Once you put shit on the internet, it stays on the internet. And it's going to keep on staying on the internet till some truth comes out. Now listen to what he says.
That's the changeable message sign they're speaking of. So since the criteria for Amber Alert has not been met, the message boards won't be activated.
Who's responsible for staff?
Hold up, my headphones go.
California law.
He said who's responsible for that, and he said California law determines the criteria for.
California law does, but CHP is the one that issues it, which is really fucked up. Yell at me if the audio stops working, okay? Because I have my headphones.
Okay.
Yes, you're here.
We're going to move on to this young lady here.
That's mom.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's mom.
I'm mom. Lindsay, do you want to stand up?
So hold up. Pap asks a question. Then there's Marika Beck sitting there, completely floored at the fact that they didn't even answer the question. And the answer that they got was a crock of shit, that an Amber Alert is not being issued for this girl, not in any way, shape, or form. But y'all go print your flyers out and go hang those up. What the fuck?
The person that is recording this knows who all of these people are, just so you know.
Absolutely.
Because she says, that's grandpa, here comes mom. Oh, I would love
Absolutely. I'd love to know who this person is. I got to get that P.O. box. I got to get people to start donating is what I got to do. I keep forgetting about it. I say I got to get people to donate and then I forget to drop my links. But y'all can find my links on my About Me. It's on my banner on the right-hand side. I'll drop them in a little bit. I ain't worried about it right this second.
Yeah, this Amber Alert thing, you guys, it was frustrating. I was in, I've seen these guys' faces a lot. We were in there, we were talking about the Amber Alert, we were talking about all of these things. There is nobody standing behind me right now that doesn't agree that the Amber Alert should have already been issued immediately. So, they share all of our frustration with that. And so I know that it's this point and it's this question, you know, and it doesn't seem right. And so many times in life, things just don't seem fair. There's a lot right now that doesn't seem.
Wow.
Yo, hold up. She's defending the men that can literally put this alert through, but y'all have some grace with them because she just doesn't meet the criteria. Who gives a fuck? Do you see her trying to squint through the fact that they're forcing her at this point to just get over her daughter? I see it now. Look at her trying to stomach her own words coming out of her mouth as she squints her eyes and bounces on her feet to get this shit out.
You know she's talking to Grandpa, right?
Yep. That's Mom.
I'm sorry. Hi, I'm Mom. Lindsay, do you want to stand up? Hi.
Yeah, this Amber Alert thing, you guys, it was frustrating. I was in, I've seen these guys' faces a lot. We were in there, we were talking about the Amber Alert, we were talking about all of these things. There is nobody standing behind me right now that doesn't agree that the Amber Alert should have already been issued immediately. So, they share all of our frustration with that. And
then why wasn't it? Like, why are nobody asking these questions and demanding answers? I'm sorry, I'm eating.
You're good.
So I know that it's this point and it's this question, you know, and it doesn't seem right. And so many times in life, things just don't seem fair. There's a lot right now that doesn't seem fair. But sticking on something that doesn't seem fair and continuing to just, you know, to not move forward isn't helpful.
Lindsay, honey,
Not
your daughter is
isn't
fucking
helpful.
dead.
She says to not move forward is not helpful.
I'm rewinding her whole talk right now, and I'm going to shut the fuck up and let her say the whole thing before I get mad.
Oh.
Yeah, this Amber Alert thing, you guys, it was frustrating. I was in, I've seen these guys' faces a lot. We were in there, we were talking about the Amber Alert, we were talking about all of these things. There is nobody standing behind me right now that doesn't agree that the Amber Alert should have already been issued immediately. So, they share all of our frustration with that. And so I know that it's this point and it's this question, you know, and it doesn't seem right. And so many times in life, things just don't seem fair. There's a lot right now that doesn't seem fair. But sticking on something that doesn't seem fair and continuing to just, you know, to not move forward isn't helpful either. So at this point, what I'm thinking, you know, if we all feel this way and if they feel this way, there may be other people who feel this way too. And so maybe we can use this opportunity to, rather than keep on asking these guys, you know, we can go to our state legislatures, we can do things that might be actually more helpful and more effective in changing that, even if it doesn't change it today, even if it doesn't change it tomorrow or for Kiely at all. Maybe it could change it, you know, for someone else, and that can be a positive effect.
I do not understand why this couldn't have changed for Kiely. I do not understand, and I want this law enforcement to be held accountable for not changing it. You shouldn't have to go through legislature. A 16-year-old little girl died. This pisses me off, man. It makes me sad and it pisses me off.
Mm-hmm.
too, but please understand that the lack of any new information, the lack of any movement forward with this case is not for a lack of resources, it's not for a lack of want, it's not for a lack of determination from everyone who I'm looking at, from everyone who stands behind me, and from everyone who stands behind them. So, let's work together and let's focus on asking questions that will lead to,
I swear to God, if she doesn't say finding my daughter, I'm going to turn this whole desk.
Get ready to turn
positive results instead positive results into questions that will lead to positive results instead of focusing on questions.
Fuck you, lady. What kind of mother are you? I'm sorry. I'm just going to start saying how I feel. Fuck you, lady. If you loved your daughter, right now, you would be pointing at this law enforcement to do their fucking job. You would turn with your community and say, we demand an Amber Alert issued for Kiely Rodni. What the fuck is wrong with these people?
Yep.
You're really this scared of what then? Like, I would love to understand what we're so afraid of. Being broke? Like, what's the answer here? Because your daughter is fucking dead. And yes, there's no bringing her back. But this is where you demand justice. This is fucking appalling. 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 Okay, I'm gonna shut up.
That are, I'm losing it now. I have a lot of, I don't have a lot of blood sugar.
Not one of them motherfuckers hugged her with sincerity either, other than this last dude right here. We're going to let him finish hugging her, and I'm going to decide.
What phone number we can call and maybe get some action down in Sacramento?
Ooh, do we want to slow that down as that camera pans like that?
To see Mags' face?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go super slow-mo, but I'm going to mute it while it does it, and then I'll bring the volume back. Shall we? Yeah, there's a lot of people here. There's a girl crying in the back that looks like Kate. Who's that leaned up against the wall? Okay, all right. Hold it. I think that's Sammy right there. Yep,
That's
sure
Sammy
is.
right there in the white shirt.
Yep. She need to brush her motherfucking hair. She had a rat's nest right in the back. Damn. All right, let's rewind.
Why do they applaud at all of these meetings is what I want to know. What kind of press conferences have you ever seen where parents or anybody's talking and everybody claps?
I've never seen anybody clap for a mourning mother or grieving mother. Like, it's fucking weird as shit. Like, are they clapping because she's been coached through the bullshit? Like,
yeah, they're like, oh, you did such a great job pouring out our narrative.
And she doesn't even say her daughter's name. Like,
and who's the dude in the blue suit with the gold tie or beige tie? Is he like the commissioner? Like, who the fuck is he?
Was Grandpa in there? I didn't see.
I think this is Grandpa coming back up to ask another
Yeah,
fucking
so
question.
Grandpa is on the left side of Marika Beck, and then it's Marika, and then it's Mom.
I think he's the one that's coming back up right after this to ask another question.
It's possible. We're going to play this in super slow-mo. There's Pap there, sitting there, because he's bald on top with the...
Oh, yeah. There's Mags.
Wow, Mags' pupils are huge, dude. Wow. Holy guacamole. I'm going to zoom in on this shit whenever I'm going to sit with this tomorrow morning, for sure. Slow down, buddy. Slow down. Okay. Is that Jagger in the back there? That's Jagger's friend, ain't it? The one in the red shorts? And then it's Kate in the blue pants, right?
Yeah, it looks like Jagger. It does look like Kate, too.
Yeah, and he's trying to cover himself up. Oh, he's shooting with the camera. He's got a cell phone up there. See the cell phone on the tripod?
Mm-hmm.
Look how many people are actually recording this. Where is all the footage?
Yep.
1, 2, 3 tripods. I see 4 tripods.
The guy she's hugging now is not LE. He's a good guy. The guy with the black shirt on.
That black shirted guy's in one of the press meetings, though, sitting there shitting his pants with the 2 other guys, though. I know his face.
That's what Ryan says.
I don't know. I don't think any of them are good guys. I don't think many people are good guys in this situation. Y'all found honor in silence over a freaking dead girl. Like, not cool. All right, let's go back. All right, I'm going to mute myself and go back to normal speed. I was just trying to peep people out. That's all right. I'll do it on my time. Let's get it. I'm going to tell you right now, there is no way in hell. This is going to have to be a part system because this is, I can't. It's a lot.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I can't not talk about it as it's playing. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're only.
Oh, of course.
So what I think we'll do is we'll get to a certain point to where we could cut it, and then we'll just come back tomorrow, and then we'll just go the next couple days doing lives. Now that I'm feeling a lot better.
Fine with me.
Sounds good. All right, I'm gonna mute.
For the Amber.
Thank you. I think the most appropriate answer, sir, to answer your question is to start with your local representative and your board of supervisors and respectfully bring these issues forward to them and maybe see some advice from them as to how you would proceed in something like this. So I think that probably is the best bet. Thank you.
In search and rescue, we have numerous resources in relation to canine. They all have a different typing. So we use different types of dogs for different situations. And thus far in our investigation, we've been using what are called area C2 dogs. And those are dogs that look a certain area for a person. Those are the type of dogs we have. We haven't been able to establish a trail to put a bloodhound on this one.
Did you hear that? They had not gotten a trail that they can put a bloodhound on. This is fucked up.
Hi, I'm a student of the University of Nevada, Reno, and we're the God students of Reno High Schools as well as UNR. We're in attendance at that party. Has there been any coordination efforts with Reno, Sparks Police, or with the university? We are in our summer session and Sparks Police, or with the university. We are in our summer session and taking finals tomorrow. Has there been any outreach to professors?
Did y'all see blue hat guy and brown hat guy? They're right there on the left-hand side of the screen.
Yep, they're sitting at the end of that row.
Other students?
Can I say simply yes to all of the above?
Summer session and taking finals tomorrow. Has there been any outreach to professors to communicate with other students?
Can I say simply yes to all of the above? We have reached out to those law enforcement agencies and they've been working with us. Even in specific instances where we gain some information, we can coordinate and ask them to go check this lead. So yes, we're working with them. I hope that answers your question.
Hi, it's just a clarifying question. I was at the trailer earlier today and I did see the search area map and it did say to stay out of this area. So I'm just wanting to clarify based on what was on the map today, and is that going to be enforced tomorrow, just for people who just want to help?
So initially we had communicated with the private search folks to some areas that we were determining were high likelihood for evidence. And our search and rescue volunteers go through extensive training on recognizing clues, protecting evidence, so that a small footprint or something that can be the single thing that turns the tide in a search. So we initially were asking for some particular areas for private searchers to stay out of. We've since rescinded that. Okay. And the only place that we are based out of and that we're asking folks to stay out of is our ICB.
Incident command post.
Incident command post. For anybody who didn't hear.
As Lindsay so bravely said, that our goal is to move forward in gaining any information that will help us in the investigation of just collecting what most likely from the kids at the party. And so I think to myself, if I was a young adult with a cell phone, how do I know that my cell
Are them their girlfriends or something that are sitting next to them? You see the two girls in between the lady talking right now? Curious.
cell phone isn't going to get registered when I call up the tip line? That most likely from the kids at the party. And so I think to myself, if I was a young adult with a cell phone, how do I know that my cell phone isn't going to get registered when I call up the tip line? That even if I'm not concerned as a teen about getting in trouble for any illicit drug or alcohol use, but maybe I'm concerned that I actually saw something that was foul play, and I'm afraid to get myself in trouble or tattletale on somebody else.
Do you see every one of them kids in this view right now? How they're all picking their hands, scared as shit. And then look at this officer lady, the way she's looking down on this question this woman is asking. And you wonder why these people are terrified. Like, these kids are afraid to even say anything because they're afraid if they make a phone call or say something that they'll be tracked and what? Threatened, that they'll be next? Was Trinity at this thingy? Like, I got questions.
Even if I'm not concerned as a teen about getting in trouble for any illicit drug or alcohol use, but maybe I'm concerned that I actually saw something that was foul play, and I'm afraid to get myself in trouble or tattletale on somebody else. to get them in trouble. I know that sounds awful, but I'm just trying to think as a brain, as a teen.
Yeah.
You know, we're afraid of getting in trouble. That my phone number is going to be legitimately anonymous. That because we all know when we call, get spam calls all the time, it still shows a phone number. So if we're trying to move forward and really encourage these kids at that party to come forward as much as possible with information, because that's your main resource, how can we, so to say, guarantee that, hey, look.
Why don't you just say it? How do we guarantee that our child won't become a target? I think that's the word she was looking for, right?
I just want to know who, if she has any children at the party, who they are and what they know, because she says foul play. It's like they know, but they just don't know who to tell it to.
Right?
I want to know who her kid or kids are.
I don't know. I'm curious too. But do you see the way this law enforcement lady is, the mic holder lady, not the mic holder, but the mic giver lady, is looking at her for asking this question? Like, if she could burn her through the back of her skull with her eyes, some Gengar ass shit. Ugh, this meeting is rough. I couldn't imagine sitting here right now in this. I mean, I would start throwing chairs. I'm sorry, but I would. Someone gonna have to arrest me to shut me the fuck up.
You're going to call this phone number, or there's whatever anonymous ways that you think that there's some sort of foul play that you're not going to get in trouble with. We need you to come forward with that information. And that's what I'm wondering about the tip line there. Is it really truly anonymous? That's not registering a cell phone number to come back at them. At this point, if the goal is to bring her home safe and not get anybody in trouble. Thank you.
To bring her home safe and not get anybody in trouble. They know something. Like, they could have spoken up and possibly helped this girl. But everybody's too afraid to get in trouble. Probably because they did something to her.
How did she say that again?
You want me to rewind it a little bit, baby?
You said it just now. She said to get her back.
Yeah,
like to bring her back. So it's like they knew she was. It seems to me at one point they seemed to think that she was alive and knew.
That's what I'm saying. It's almost like somebody was either playing a prank or somebody was holding her for ransom,
right?
For something, or holding her because it's weird as fuck to me, man. I'm telling you, like, and you're telling me this is the 10th and people are still on this. She was snatched and held for something, for a reason, against her will.
And you remember Jagger's comment was like, it's not a game, let her go, or some crap like that. Like,
So
weird.
Yeah. And wasn't that thing from like August 11th when he posted that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, let me rewind this, what this chick is saying, because this shit's fucking heavy, man. I'm gonna have to put it down soon and just, I think I need to re-listen to this 30 minutes on my own and just write stuff down. All right, let's do this.
We need you to come forward with that information. And that's what I'm wondering about the tip line there. Is it really truly anonymous? That's not registering a cell phone number to come back at them. At this point, if the goal is to bring her home safe and not get anybody in trouble. Thank you.
So if the goal is to bring her home and not get in trouble.
Yes. Yes.
Crazy.
So they know somebody has her. If like they know one of the kids have her, something is going on. Somebody has her. Like they know this. Like they're all pointing to this abduction or snatched theory. Because I think Ellie's trying to say, oh, she likely drove herself into the lake. We'll go look for her, you know? Or the kids are saying she drove herself into the lake. But that's the thing is like nobody knows where she's at, but everybody knows where she is. Like it's fucking weird. Okay, I'm going to keep listening. I go, oof. Blech.
Question for sure, right? Because anytime you use a phone, there's some sort of trail or message. I think when we are talking about things like this, and we're talking about needing people to be brave and step up and stand tall when maybe something has gone wrong. But I understand what you're talking about, because lack of trust and fear and the things that go on. I don't know that you could ever guarantee 100% anonymity of anything. However, what I can say is that treating the individual who provides a tip that puts them into danger is going to be treated extremely significantly from law enforcement in protecting that individual. And if there's concerns or true, like, hey, how do I completely stay anonymous? There'll be some more information later today about a new tip line that will be coming out through an email system. And somebody could truly create an email address at the library and send an email from that, from somewhere, things of that nature. But we live in a digital world that has lots of connections, and in this case, we've lost a
I was wondering what happened. Shan? Maybe she'll pop back up in here. I don't know where she went. I'm gonna catch up on the comments. And maybe something has gone wrong. Who said that? Sam Brown? Or I think they freaking knew. Let me see if she texts me. Hold on, y'all. Let me check my phone. If I can find it. Yeah, it's definitely weird. But it's like, why are you worried so much about your kids getting in trouble over drugs and alcohol? If you know something was foul play, freaking speak up. Yep, he definitely did. We haven't seen proof of that, but that's what he said. Oh, there she is. She has a glitch. Stephanie, I do remember that. I really do feel like they knew someone had her. It was maybe a threat, like Shan said, a ransom or something, and somebody didn't come through. And I always go back to Dad and Grandpa's reaction whenever her car was found. It's like they had an idea that something like this could happen. Damn, Shan, her whole computer shut off. I agree, Kenny. I think the same thing about Trinity. Although people are saying that it's coming out now that it was indeed drug related, but they had multiple sightings on Trinity, and that makes me think she was running from someone, or someone picked her up because they lost her scent at the end of like their property or whatever, like by their driveway. So that didn't make sense to me. It's not a sound machine. It's probably my fan that you hear, Caleb. Sorry. I have to sleep with the fan on, and I have it on. Shan's computer shut down or something. She done threw her desk over. Shan, get back in here. Ryan, if you have to, just create a whole new email. If you want to be anonymous, like, you could do that. Like, no one's asking for you. You good? Are you back? Your bubble's moving, but I can't hear you. Someone didn't like what we were discussing, right? Shan, I can't hear you. Something is wrong. I don't know. That's so weird. No overheating or anything, just straight turned off? What the frick? Yeah, Ryan, Lala is the one who was on panel just now, but you can make a fake email if you need to. Yeah, Scrolls on Fire will be right back, y'all, hopefully. It's so weird. That's why you hate Windows computers? I know, that's why I like my MacBook. There's no audio. That's so weird. I didn't pick up on that, but you're right. She was wrong. She was saying a lot of stuff about safety. Makes you wonder what they were so afraid of. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to text Shan. Oops.
What? Can you hear me?
Yep, now I can hear you.
Some weird ass shit happening, man.
What the hell?
I kept trying to connect from my phone, and my phone won't even let me audio up. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on with my computer right now. But I should probably end this live and
So it
fix
just
whatever.
turned off? Like, that's so weird.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And right now my VPN's disabled because for whatever reason, like, I can't re-enable it. So I'm not trying to be live without my VPN. Something weird's definitely happened, and they don't like this video being played, but we gonna continue on it tomorrow. I think we'll just
Somebody
take it
said
like
that James on his 22 cents live just now said something flew across his room. What the hell?
Yeah. He was
The
doing this thing
heck?
and something just flew across his room. Yeah.
Somebody's doing some witchy juju stuff on y'all.
What's Lala saying?
Oh,
See, Lala's having issues too.
what the heck?
Yeah, like my phone won't let me mic up. Like my computer, like I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. Like my VPN is literally disabled. Let me see if my firewall is too. Yep, something weird's happening. All right, I'm hopping off here because I don't want to leave my audio video stream open and have data coming in and out. Because the last thing I need is my shit wiped after all the stuff I grabbed today.
Yeah.
But we will continue tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I will do a short, probably very short music thingy, and then we will get back to the rest of this word salad tomorrow night. And I'm going to just keep doing it every night for like an hour or whatever until we get through it as I'm going to try to break the audio up and break this down. But I'm going to hop off here before anything bad happens.
Okay.
Because you know who's been lurking in chat rooms as of lately, and it's kind of weird.
Yeah, kind of weird. All right. Love y'all. We'll see y'all.
All right. I love you guys. Thank you, Daisy, for being here. I love you, Lala. Love you guys. Have a great night.
All right. Love you.
Ending this shit. I'm out.